Hello and welcome to a new video. This time, once again, it's a collaboration between a few artists here on YouTube. So I hope you're ready to see what we've been working on. So the idea was that 8 artists are going to come together and we will paint the same picture in 8 different art mediums. So I chose to do it digitally and I used a program called Sketchbook Pro, and it is free if you want it. So this collaboration was organized by ArtByEsterA, and I thank her very much for putting this all together because it was a lot of fun, and talking to other artists was a really great experience, and working on the same picture but in so many different mediums kind of showed how all of us approach art a little bit differently. So the other people who took part in this collaboration are MoniqueReneeArt's Art Studio, Oana's Illustrations, Kawaii Phantom, ArtAdventures, and Autey. I hope I'm pronouncing all of these correctly. As you can tell, I approached this digital drawing a little bit differently than my usual. I actually ended up doing some block colors first and then sketching over it. I usually do sketch first and then paint, which meant I was focusing more on shape and the colors that I'm choosing rather than strict line work. I actually add line work at the end, which I don't know, it's a bit unusual for me. So I'm glad I experimented a little bit. This digital painting was a lot of fun, even though it was very simple, because you know it's a flower, a water lily, surrounded by green leaves of the water lilies. This painting was very simple but very enjoyable, and because it was so simple, we could focus on the details and pay a little bit more attention to the flower, which honestly, I paint flowers a lot, but a lot of the time I do them super simple and they are not the focus of the painting. So this was kind of nice to go back and focus on shape and lighting and everything like that. So as you can see, I tried out one line work first and then I didn't like it, and then I decided that it was actually too thick of a line, and I was trying out different brushes. And I did this like hatching, I guess, shading to get some texture onto the flower petals, and then using a bigger brush of the same texture, I outlined the whole water lily. This piece took me about 2 hours in total, I think, about 2 hours, give or take, and it was a nice relaxing time, honestly, I have to say, because I've been doing so many other like challenging things to do with my college work. It was just nice to sit down. I was sitting down on my couch and painting. So yeah, I highly encourage you to check out the other artists who painted the same picture, but all of them are very different, and I will not spoil what they look like in this video. To find out, you have to go and check them out yourself, and please give them loads of love, because I sure enjoyed this, and they're all great artists, and you know, they deserve some recognition for their hard work, and I would love to do this kind of collaboration again, because it's just a nice way of seeing different approaches to art and different techniques that you could use. I hope it's helpful for other artists as well. Maybe if you're still learning to see that one picture can turn out in so many different ways and it can be so different from each other, but still all of them are very valid ways of doing art. I'm beginning to ramble now, so let's finish this off. You can see the finished piece right here, and yeah, I cropped because I was painting on a bigger canvas. I think I was painting on an A3 canvas, and I was painting beside the picture, so technically my actual canvas that I painted the flower on was kind of a square shape. That's why it's cropped this way. So I cropped the sides off from the reference picture a little bit. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Check out the other artists, and I'll see you sometime soon because college is almost over and I'll actually have time to record more. Bye!